Morning. It's first light here in Carrick on Shannon. I'm about to do the Lough loop on my bike in preparation for future adventures. So today's cycle is going to be 70k. No bother. I'm going to be using my trusty gravel bike Surround here, and I have my backpack packed. I'm going to try my new hiking boots. We're going to be out by Argina. We're going to go through John down the Blue Way. It's a lovely loop. I'm looking forward to getting out into nature. So it's early in the morning now. I'm hoping to be home before sunset anyway. We'll see how we get on. I'm looking forward to this all week. So it's like a preparation for future adventures, and we'll see how we get on. I have to be very quiet because everyone's asleep upstairs. Okay. Some beautiful mist coming in up off the river there. It's just stunning. And lovely green pastures out this way. Lovely Leitrim. So I'm on my way to Leitrim village, and it's very early morning. The birds are singing in the trees and the bushes. That's the road back to Carrick. Sun is rising. Oh my goodness. How are you, sheepy? It's just beautiful morning. So we'll move on onwards to Leitrim. That's the crows welcoming me back to my castle. How are you, lads? I'll go down and have a look and see what's left in my land. So we made it to Leitrim village. Beautiful sunrise. This is the ruins of O'Rourke's castle, my castle, me being one of the O'Rourke clan. It starts the Blue Way. There's a lovely Blue Way just up here. It'll bring us all the way out to Drumshanbo, along the canal, along the River Shannon. It's a lovely old cycle, a great place to test the old gravel bike as well. But yeah, this is the gaff. O'Rourke's. We We're always fighting, we're always getting executed by the Brits, and look, we're not looking for reparations, we just want our land back. It'd be nice, you know. But it's a beautiful morning here in Leitrim village. It's gorgeous. The crows gave me a lovely welcome coming up the driveway there. I'm going to head out now to Drumshanbo, lovely little town, little village, and we'll go along the beautiful Blue Way there and give the gravel bike a test. She loves the road. Isn't that a fine welcome back for a chieftain? Huh? I know. A chorus of beautiful crows. I know. Minding the place, yeah? Beautiful Shannon, isn't she just gorgeous? As Shane McGowan called it, the broad, majestic Shannon. Beautiful Shannon waters. This is Battle Bridge here, beginning of the Blue Way out to Drumshanbo. So you have the amazing, gorgeous, beautiful Shannon flowing through the heart here of Leitrim. Isn't that stunning? The beautiful waters, and then directly on the other side there you have the canal running adjacent to it. So the first kind of couple of K of the Blue Way to Drumshanbo, you're in between the beautiful Shannon and the lovely canal. Lovely cycle. Can't wait to give the bike a test on the gravel. She loves the gravel too. Loves the miles. Beautiful. There's campers out over there having a crack. Your Shannon waters, tears of joy will bring. Road, 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 gravel. I know, I'm only messing. There's the gravel now. The whole way out to Drumshanbo. I tell you, this bike loves the gravel. It becomes a different beast altogether. She flies along. There's the canal here on one side, and then just in between us here is the lovely River Shannon. It's a lovely old cycle, this. One of my favourites here in Leitrim. A great place to see birds, wildlife, all kinds of lovely natural events and occurrences. It's about 8 kilometres in length. Nice easy cycle or walk if you're up for it, and I just love it. A few locks on the way as well that are nice. They have the old lock system in place for the canal barges and the boats back in the day. Oh, look at that. Beautiful trees. Now, it's like the tyres are stuck to the gravel. It just loves it. She loves it. To mind yourself coming around these corners now, because you'll get people coming along. There's the River Shannon over there. Oh, lovely. Right, away we go. Woohoo! Whee! Great crack. Out and about. Oh, it's lovely. There's an old bridge, and that's the sheep's wool they use for the trails. Great idea. For the boggy trails. Nice bridge along the canal here. Just absolutely beautiful. The mist rising, the birds singing. It's very, very, very beautiful. I'd recommend coming early in the morning, alright. Probably get less people, but you wouldn't get too many anyway. You know, give a shout out to Trailblazers there. They did some fine tuning on Samantha. I tell you, she's eating up the gravel. She's hungry. Made for this. Made for this type of journey, this type of experience. They've done a great job here, I have to say, along the canal. It's just stunning to keep walking along this beautiful canalway. Great place for a bit of peace and quiet, a bit of peace of mind. Right, onwards to Drumshambo. One of the old locks, Lough here. Jesus, you wouldn't want to fall in there now. I'm not a great swimmer. There's no chance would I get out of that. But this is how they used to do the barges, to see the level changing, and you have the old gatekeepers here and stuff, you know. So the boats are only allowed to go at 5 kilometers an hour. Or is that me? I'm not sure. But looking back down the blue way there, it's quite extraordinary, alright. The feat of engineering, alright, these old canals. There you are now, look at that. It's the original one too, but you know. Now if I drop my phone into this bloody oak, it's gone. So I need to be careful. Wow. Really beautiful. During the summer I'd say to get a good few pleasure cruises and stuff like that come down. Barges and all. But yeah, it's lovely. All the way out to Boyle and beyond. Part of the Breffni Way. Then Miners Way is down that way. Brings you up into Argina, which will hopefully get a loop around later on today. The sun's still rising beautifully. Sounds of water, birds and nature. Right, onwards to Shambo. Shambo, that's the Iron Mountain. The Iron Mountain. This is the lovely broad walk they have here outside Drumshambo. You're not allowed to cycle on it, so I'll walk it, but it's lovely. Beautiful job they did here. You can walk across the little lake here at the beginning of Lough Allen. Happy days. Let's go for a little stroll. So it's so peaceful here. Still waters. Over there is the distillery where they make all the gin, gunpowder gin. That beautiful mountain in the background. We're going to head up towards that mountain now and see what's up that way. Might go around, thinking of doing the loop around the lake and back down to Argene then. We'll see how it goes, but this is gorgeous. So peaceful. So calm. Heading out into Drumshambo now. Up towards Dowra. 10k stretch. Looking forward to it. Drumshambo is a lovely village. Real old style. Famous for the Joe Mooney music festival every summer. Anyway, I better get off this phone before I get hit by a bus or something. Dowra, onwards and upwards. The beautiful Lough Allen. One of our bigger lakes. It's a big one. Second or third biggest in Ireland, I think. Oh, Jesus. Oh, you crow. Very peaceful here as well. So Dowra is actually 17k. I thought it was 10. That might be the Iron Mountain there as well. It's either that one or the one over there. I'm not sure. My names aren't great, but I'm sure somebody can correct me peacefully. And that's the bike, yeah. It's a drag gravel, entry level, Sterato, Italian for dirt. And she's a dirty girl. Great on the road, great on the gravel, very comfortable. Got her through the cycle to work scheme. She's nearly paid off. And I just love her. She's amazing yoke. I just love flying around. Takes me out to places like this. We're doing a bit of a climb here at the moment, so we'll get up further and maybe loop around the lake from Dowra and back down into Argina that way. Or is that the Iron Mountain over there? Jeez, I don't know. Anyway, we'll find out. Plenty of fairies around here too. Have to be very careful. Fairies and O'Rourke's have a history. Right, onwards to Dowra. Climb the mountain. Just walking out in the pier here. Brings you out onto the lake. The lovely waters of Lough Allen. She's a beaut. Peace and quiet, tranquility. Lapping waters. All the way out then, you can see miles and miles. That might be Croagh Patrick off in the distance there, if I'm correct. Again, I have a bit of geography to do, research. But you can see how beautiful it is. All the way out that way. I'll try and get out there now in a while. Well, not as far as there, that's in Mayo. But we're going to loop around this lake today. All the way around. Back down to Arigna. Let's see how we get on. Ah, she's just beautiful. Lake water's lapping. It was a beautiful part of the world altogether. Little climb up to get here and on our way into Lough village. Ah, it's gorgeous today. It's just beautiful. Really feeling the gratitude now. It's the ruins of an old famine house there. Gorgeous place to be on a Sunday afternoon. See that rainbow there now? That's been following me all day since Drunshambo. Well, since Leitrim village really. I told you about these bloody fairies. They're everywhere out here. You get fairies everywhere. That's a sign, a sure sign of them. Following me everywhere I go. I have to keep my eyes open now, don't play any tricks on me. I can see you, fairies. Plenty of fairies in County Cavan. Loads of them. They usually live underneath these bridges. And they build dams like this here. They're like spiritual beavers. That's your bog standard beaver, fairy beaver dam. You get them all over the place here in Ireland. We'll stop here for a bit of lunch, have a little snack and fuel up. Nice little park here in Lough, the first village on the River Shannon. So we just crossed this Shannon River and we're into County Cavan. There's your fairies, look. Attractive old things, the fairies too. I think I'll sit down by the banks here and eat an apple, have a bit of fruit, fuel up for the loop back. Perfect spot for lunch. These lovely coniferous trees here. More fairy doors. It's lovely pink and blue bench. Yeah, we'll sit down here and we'll eat a bit of fruit. Happy days. Perfect. Shout out to Andrea Silic. I stole an apple and a pear and maybe one or two mandarins. Thanks for the fruit. It's always greatly appreciated. A nice spot for lunch. Nice and quiet and peaceful. Great cycle so far, I have to say. Really enjoyed it. It's all part of the Leitrim way. If you're into trekking and walking, it's meant to be amazing. So yeah, I think this is where it starts, and then you'll make your way down to Agina and out the Miners Way and places like that. It's gorgeous. But yeah, lovely cycle so far. We'll head out now towards the next stop and try and get out to Arigna and see how we get on then. Beautiful valley. Green grows the lily right among the bushes at the well below the valley Peaceful. Beautiful. Just gorgeous. So that was the Lough Allen loop. It's fabulous. I'm back in Drunshambo now. It's a bit gnarly there in parts, a bit hilly on the way back. so I couldn't get the phone out too much by Arigna. But I head back to Carrick now, have some sausage and beans and chill out and rest the muscles. A lovely old spin. I'd highly recommend it. You should definitely come out and have a look. It's beautiful out this way, nice and peaceful.